and welcome to Central PA Live. Today is finally Friday. It's December 7th. I'm Alex Hazard.
And I'm Amanda Kenny.
Well, listen to this. One of the most anticipated new functions of the latest Apple Watch goes into effect yesterday. Apple Watch Series 4 can now perform a mobile electrocardiogram whenever a customer wants. It can't detect all heart rhythm abnormalities or the electrical changes associated with a heart attack, but it can help detect a condition known as atrial fibrillation. Say that with me.
I remember, I heard, yeah, fibrillation.
Yeah.
It's a hard one.
And that's when patients feel something like a fluttering in the chest. Symptoms of this often dissipate before a person can get to a doctor, so it can be difficult to diagnose. And it's the second most common cause of death around the world. Once the electrocardiogram function is set up, the Apple Watch can share the results with physicians too. The feature is available with a software update, and it's also approved by the FDA. So really cool to see these technological advances really take effect and be able to actually help us on a day-to-day basis.
I know. I actually just got an Apple Watch for my birthday, so I'm curious to see how this will work.
I'm not quite up to the Apple Watch yet. I wear the Fitbit. I don't have it on today because I knew I wasn't going to make my steps, and that's why they don't work for me, because if I know I'm not going to make it, I just don't wear it.
Yeah.
But,
well, I love watching the heart rate. I think it's really cool, and when I'm working out, I can check to see. To me, it's fascinating.
Well, listen to this. So my aunt, her husband's father, so her father-in-law, was at a football game, and he wears an Apple Watch, and his heart rate got so high that he noticed, oh gosh, this isn't good, because he was so angry over the football game. He ended up having to leave the game in an ambulance, the whole deal. But it's really cool that these technological advances, like we said, you can keep a look at all that stuff, you know, because sometimes the doctor says, keep a watch on your heart rate, and it's like, okay.
How do you do that?
How do we do that? And now you can actually do it. So pretty neat stuff.
Yeah, and sometimes if you get too stressed, it's like, okay, breathe now. And it will like breathe with you. It's cool.
I don't know if anybody was watching us during the 5:30 news last night, but we had a scenario where we were going through the lights on the lake at Lake Mountain Park. And so hopefully it wasn't noticeable on air. Maybe it was. But right before there was all these things that weren't working, and the same sort of thing. I had my Fitbit on. I looked down, and I was like, holy cow, my heart rate is going so fast right now, because things just weren't going the way they were supposed to go.
Wow.
And what was that? Okay. I was in the
time.
middle of a sentence here.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, my heart rate's going through the roof, and then we kind of got done, and I said, you know what, guys? At the end of the day, we're making television. Why are we getting so angry about this stuff? So it's a good way to put things in perspective, things too.